Got a question here asked on lockergnome.net. Is the data on the drive recoverable? I don't know. I could tell you that the last thing you would want to do if a drive was likely failing is continue to write data to it. Okay? So if there's a question of data on your drive being corrupt, don't do anything until you can get a professional to look at it. That may mean sending that drive away. I would be more inclined to send it to a third party, a service that the community may recommend, than I would be even taking it back to the store that you may have purchased it from, whether it's a PC or a Mac. And the reason why is because there are entire businesses built upon the model of helping you recover data from a hard drive that may be damaged in some capacity. And taking it into, let's face it, a place where, yes, people are hired to be professionals behind the counter. They may not be the best people for the job of recovering data. You may actually have more problems with recovering that data. They could do you more harm than they could be doing you good. So if your hard drive fails, and you know it's a hard drive failure, call someone who knows. Send it to someone who knows. And the chances of there being someone connected to this community who's had this experience, I wouldn't be surprised. I've certainly made contact with a few of these individuals over the years. And if you ever run into this problem, I would probably recommend Ken, a close friend. He's never, thankfully, ever had to recover anything from my corrupted hard drives because I've never had one, believe it or not. I upgrade on a regular basis because the last thing I want to face is lost files, which of course translates as lost time and potentially lost money. So I'm always one step ahead of the game, typically. Or if a hard drive fails, I haven't lost anything that I consider valuable because I have things backed up. But it's difficult to say whether data on a drive could be recoverable or not. But the last thing you want to do is go to someone who's going to screw it up. Go to a professional. Ask your friends, and, for a reference, of course, as a last-ditch effort, if you are looking for a recommendation because you don't know if data on your hard drive that's crashed or is corrupt can be recovered and needs to be recovered. See, that's a key. Just because your hard drive crashes doesn't mean you need to recover the data on there. Some of it may be worthless. Who cares about like browser cache or, a couple of images that you may have downloaded from the internet. But if it's important data, A, you should have been backing it up, and B, if you are looking for a recommendation, I would be happy to make one for you. Just reference this video and drop me a line, chris@perillo.com.